So something that the Cardano ecosystem has been flogged for time and time again, even to this day, is liquidity. We don't have this large stable coin within the Cardano ecosystem like, USDT or USDC or something like that to bring in outside users and really make Cardano, I don't want to say more stable, but you guys get the point. So we've had some attempts in this regard. We have the launch of djed, we have the launch of USDM, but they haven't really made much of an impact. And basically the big one that we've been waiting for is actually the launch of USDA, the regulatory compliance stablecoin that was being spearheaded by Emergo, 100% fiat backed. And we got an update in this regard yesterday. In fact, this is set to be launching under new ownership. Now, for those that aren't familiar, Emergo, they facilitate a lot of stuff abroad. They're kind of the, I don't want to say commercial head of Cardano, but they facilitate a lot of business products and stuff like that, right? Now, what's interesting about this is that this new ownership is going to be in Cryptus, and this opens up a lot of doors in a way that people don't necessarily realize. So one of the things that we've been trying to fight against is some of these changing regulatory occurrences that have taken place abroad, right? It's not just about here in the US, it's about being regulatory compliant everywhere. And so this is coming at a crucial time in the crypto market. Just last week, for example, the European Union's market in crypto assets regulation came into effect, marking a new era of financial stability, consumer protection, and increased transparency in the stablecoin market. So basically they're setting into influence this multi-billion-dollar market that is stablecoins. Now, what's interesting about this is in Cryptus actually brings a lot of valuable things to the table. So they actually have a European license. So they're actually regulatory compliant in Europe. They have a VASP status in Lithuania and off-ramping capabilities in over 80 countries. And Cryptus is well positioned to ensure regulatory compliance and user confidence. So this is actually a really big deal, guys. One of the things I've seen people kind of talk about is the inability to either on-ramp or off-ramp crypto. That's one of the biggest things that is hitting most people, but they're now regulatory compliant in some of the strictest areas in the world. That's a very big deal. Now, this decision to launch USDA under new ownership comes after facing significant challenges in bringing the stablecoin to market last year. The company had promised to explore alternative ways to launch, and this partnership with Cryptus represents the fulfillment of that promise. So this is obviously a very big deal. Now, this doesn't stop just there. This is something that we talked about with other blockchains that Cardano hasn't really dipped its toes into yet, the tokenization of real-world assets. So the company will leverage its expertise in developing tokenization platforms to support Cryptus and assist in the seamless transition of USDA. This collaboration extends beyond USDA as Emergo is also positioned to support other businesses seeking to tokenize real-world assets. So this is actually a very big deal in a way that we haven't seen from a stablecoin in the past. This has the ability to become the main stablecoin of Cardano, and frankly, this is something that can span across borders, not just be Cardano specific, but be adopted in other blockchains. What people need to remember is as time moves on, some of these other stablecoins may not be regulatory compliant. With the changing complexities around the world, it wouldn't surprise me if you do see some of these other stables start to fade away and some of these other stables like USDA that begin to take steps forward. Now, this is not a guarantee, this is not financial advice, but this is a big deal for Cardano. It takes us basically over that hump. It gives us something that we desperately need within the ecosystem. And this is where, again, I think some people, because of having a stable coin coming, one that has a chance to be big and is doing many things, it may bring in a lot more optics and a lot more capital and finally be that bridge to essentially the rest of the crypto ecosystem. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.